to BAFTA in the heart of London's West End. I'm Sunny Way.
And I'm Lizzie Fung. Tonight, BAFTA is hosting a very special event, the 4th TVE Global Sustainability Film Awards.
People are beginning to take their seats at the BAFTA's Princess Anne Theatre, so it's not long now before we find out tonight's winners.
A very big thank you to you for being here tonight to support the work of the charity TVE. Tonight is about celebrating, all of you really, companies who are facing the challenge head-on, companies who are sharing what you are doing through the most powerful medium of all, film.
We launched the awards back in 2012 to provide a platform for showcasing cutting-edge companies taking innovative action to address the environmental and development challenges of the 21st century.
A staggering 40 films have been entered this year. All the films have been made or commissioned by businesses and institutions, and they have been judged in one of 3 categories. Our first award this evening is the Creating a Better Environment Award. And to present the award, may I invite to the stage Camilla Toomin, the chair of TVE's Board of Trustees.
Well, good evening. There's quite a steep path to climb. There's always more to be done to increase ambition and make sure we seize this chance to build a low-carbon economy for the future. And it doesn't happen by itself. It won't happen by itself. Everyone needs to play their part. That's me, that's you, and that's TVE. TVE has a special role to play by using images, telling stories, showing what's possible, and mobilizing millions of people, hundreds of millions of people who watch and engage with our films to see that another, better world is possible. And now to our very first category this evening, and a chance for us all to sample the entries in the Creating a Better Environment Award.
The Environment Award recognises companies for their efforts to reduce their impact on the environment. This was the most popular category, and the nominees in 2015 were Atkins, City Build in London, showcases its strategy for the future of all those wanting to live, work and enjoy life in the capital. BASF's film shows that preserving biodiversity and protecting the environment can go hand in hand with profitable farming.
Farmers are realising now that it's an important part of their job, not just to be producing food, but to be taking care of the environment at the same time.
BASF's second entry graphically illustrates the benefits of its farm network to support sustainable agriculture in Europe.
Biodiversity and modern agriculture can go hand in hand. That's why BASF initiated together with partners the Farm Network. Farmers have been working together with agricultural experts and conservationists in this network for over 10 years.
When Lloyd met Eliana, sharing experience and expertise across the globe has helped Unilever to revolutionize waste recycling in its factories around the world.
I think that our biggest challenge is to change the mindset of the people, change the behavior related with the environmental impact that we have.
Through networks, the risk posed to the environment by abandoned fishing nets can instead become a source of sustainable income for poor communities.
What's really important about this programme is that it's not a one-shot beach cleanup for some nice pictures. It's actually about how do you institutionalise nets and ultimately other material recycling in communities in a way that benefits them in the long term.
The Irish Food Board's first film shows how meticulous monitoring ensures Ireland's origin green farmers meet the highest standards of sustainability.
Farm by farm, we are measuring, learning and improving, then measuring again, making good on our promise that food and drink sourced from our farmers and food producers brings with it independently verified proof of our commitment to sustainability.
Renowned actress Saoirse Ronan makes a moving case for Ireland's origin green and the world's first national sustainable food movement.
If, like us, you favour walking lightly over the land, taking steps to protect the world's scarce resources, come with us. Together, we can form a new contract with nature and unlock the natural capital of this precious land for generations to come.
LanzaTech describes this revolutionary technology to capture waste carbon before it's a problem, turning it instead into an alternative to fossil fuels.
We've scaled up our plant at a steel mill in China, and we are the first to convert industrial waste gases into fuels that can reduce our emissions of CO2, but also allow food resources to be left alone to feed our growing populations.
The Little Milk Company's big idea for the future of organic dairy farming in Ireland has farmers and cheese producers working together to make a difference.
Ireland is a wonderful country. It's got fabulous weather really for food production. Maybe not fabulous weather for sunbathing, but fabulous weather for food production. And we really need to leverage off that, because there's a great opportunity for Ireland to become the food island. And I think we're very much behind that, and working with the best artisans across the country is very much in what the Little Milk Company is all about.
In its first entry, Airbus campaigns to save electricity with the help of a light bulb on what's thankfully a mission possible. This time, Airbus is promoting recycling, and the star of the film is a can that refuses to be just refuse. Airbus's final entry tackles the waste of water, when every drop matters in the race to save the Earth's precious resources. For New Zealand wine growers, the principles of sustainability and protecting the environment are central to the integrity and success of the industry.
Pono is about integrity. It's about doing what you say you're going to and being trustworthy, open and honest. And I think the Sustainable SWIN's Sustainable Wine Growing Program has pono. It's why people use it as a benchmark.
In their second entry, New Zealand wine growers showed how their industry is a small player globally, but a giant in its record on sustainability.
The industry is full of firsts, and we're less than 1% of world wine production. The fact that we were one of the first industries to have a really good, strong, robust sustainability program with now 94% of our vineyard area tied up to it, that's something to be really, really proud of.
By raising awareness of the forces at work shaping our world today, PwC helps businesses plan to meet the challenges of tomorrow.
Let's try to decouple our ambition to have more stuff with the need to own and replace as much as we do. And that doesn't need to be a bad place. That doesn't mean to say you're darning your socks for the next 30 years, but it does mean waste less, choose carefully, and be aware.
Costa Navarino shows how Temes SA promotes the Greek region of Messenia for tourists while protecting and preserving the area's natural beauty and heritage.
I could see that this land had been protected, nurtured, loved, so that it would live on for 1,000 years.
For 1,000 years.
And our first highly commended award goes to Interface for Networks. And now our second highly commended award in the Creating a Better Environment category goes to the Edge Picture Company for When Lloyd Met Eliana. Gosh. And now to the winner of the Creating a Better Environment Award. It is the Irish Food Board for Origin Green Ireland, the world's first national sustainable food movement.
Thank you very much, and thanks to the panel of judges. I suppose this was unexpected; we hadn't anything prepared. But I suppose Origin Green represents the Irish industry at its finest, the food industry, and we can all make a difference. And I think that's something that's been borne by what we've done since 2012 with the development of Origin Green, both at farm and company level in Ireland. Everybody coming together as an industry to make a difference. Thank you very much.
Not bad for a non-prepared speech there. Well done, guys. And thank you to Camilla as well. Now, last year, the Fastflow Group sponsored the Community Investment Award. This year, TVE has been thrilled to welcome them back as main sponsor. Our second award this evening is the Community Investment Award. And to present the award and tell us more about what it means to be a company with sustainability in its DNA, I'd like to welcome to the stage Oliver Rothschild, Non-Executive Director of Fastflow Group.
I'm delighted to be here for this most worthy cause in promoting sustainability. All those who've made the effort, whether winning prizes or not, need our support, and congratulations in sustaining as well as documenting all those many initiatives which have started, adapted, or are in continuous operation here in the UK and around the world. And now to our second category this evening, and a chance to see the nominees in the Community Investment Award.
The Community Investment Award allows businesses to show how they engage with communities to enrich lives, promote education, and inspire involvement. The nominees for 2015 were: Anglo-American's film provides case studies of how its support of new enterprises benefits local communities in host countries around the world.
The nice thing about our organization, it's growing. And so what it means for our employees is that there's so many opportunities, and what I can do is just to help them to realize their potential.
In its first entry, the Coins Foundation illustrates how it's helped bring light into the lives of pupils in a Ugandan high school.
I say bye-bye to darkness. I really hate that darkness.
We feel much pleasure because we have begun shining.
The children in all these schools will be able to enhance their skills.
The Coins Foundation's second film shows that a home's more than just a building and has a direct effect on health, wealth, and education.
Namukwano gwe nayogereko naye banga nadde njala kumuguzaako paati y'emmwanyi nga nagamuguzaako ekitundu eky'emmwanyi nagamba nti sizitunda naye kampe ssente nze malirize ennyumba yange then bwe naaba noze emmwanyi muwe emmwanyi tubalagane.
HSBC's first film celebrates its anniversary by thanking employees for volunteering hundreds of thousands of hours to community projects every year.
If you can't help in a big way, you can always help in a small way.
100 kilometers on your feet is really, really challenging, but through the sand, it's really hard.
I'm just going to think 1 more kilometer so the school can be built.
In its second entry, HSBC shows how its mentoring program inspires and empowers young girls and their mothers in East London.
I think I would like to be a nurse or a solicitor.
with the mums, I feel that it is a chance for them to get out of the house, meet other mums, and also see their daughters, how they are in a school setting or how confident they are in public or when talking in public.
HSBC's next film follows a group of teenagers from disadvantaged areas as they take to the high seas in its tall ship's voyage.
Today has been the most amazing experience. The young people are just so elated when you see them and you can hear them singing on the yard arms, and they've seen their parents and crowds and crowds and crowds of people line the banks of the River Thames. It was amazing.
HSBC's final entry focuses on how funding of proper sanitation is vital for the dignity, safety and well-being of a poor community in India.
हमें तो बच्चे को यही लगता है कि हमारे बच्चों को कोई तकलीफ ना हो, हमारे बच्चे बहुत आराम से रहें। हम लोग बहुत गंदगी में रह चुके हैं, अब ऐसे ही हमको रहने को मिलेगा, अच्छे में, सफाई में, और बढ़िया अच्छे दिन हमारे आएंगे अब।
George Clooney lends his support to Nespresso's project to revive coffee production and so improve the lives of local communities in South Sudan.
But sustainable coffee development can contribute to a diversified economy, which in turn sets in motion a positive momentum, encouraging a long-term positive impact.
We are joyful that our country is being lifted up.
PwC's second awards entry shows how it's helped a social enterprise restaurant achieve both success and address the problem of homelessness in London.
It's something that's really changed my life around completely. A year and a half ago I was homeless. I got put up for this place, and from being homeless, yesterday I was working at the Dorchester.
Shivia's Poultry Toolkit program looks at how raising chickens at home can transform lives in poor communities in West Bengal. Siemens' Curiosity project is designed to inspire young people to engage with science and technology and so tackle the UK's chronic shortage of engineers.
No one single person owns the Curiosity project. It belongs to everyone. Every activity, every engagement, every interaction makes an impact and can change lives of the next generation. So, what are you going to do to inspire me?
Through its Taste of Fatay project in Turkey, the Travel Foundation is benefiting the region, its farmers, its hoteliers and its holiday makers.
It's absolutely amazing that I'm out here today, and tonight at a hotel I could be eating her produce, and it's tomatoes, aubergines, courgettes, peppers. It's absolutely wonderful, and it's the way we should be going.
VP Bank in Liechtenstein's commitment to corporate responsibility means it places paramount importance on supporting local and regional businesses.
Bei der Erstellung des Aktionärsgeschenks arbeiten wir mit dem Heilpädagogischen Zentrum zusammen. Auch in anderen Gelegenheiten nutzen wir immer wieder das HPZ, wo uns in verschiedenen Dekorationen, Verpackungen und anderen Tätigkeiten unterstützt.
And now to the awards in the community investment category. Highly commended goes to PwC for making a difference to the social impact of the game. And also highly commended is Cross4 Media and the Coins Foundation for You Don't Think About Roofing the House When Your Child May Be Dying. Can I invite Cross4 Media please to the stage? And the winner of the TV Global Sustainability Film Awards 2015, HSBC for Troubled Waters. Can I invite HSBC to come to the stage, please, to receive their award?
Thank you very much. On behalf of WaterAid, I'd like to thank HSBC as well, who we've been working with the past few years. The HSBC water programme has reached more than 1 million people now with water and sanitation. And it's also told stories like Radia in the film and shone a light on places like Raki Mandi. And I think it's through stories like that we'll be able to reach everyone everywhere with safe water and sanitation. So thank you very much.
Now for our next award of the evening, for the Inspiring Good Governance category.
The Inspiring Good Governance Award aims to reward those businesses that are working towards sustainability by adopting innovative solutions. The nominees for 2015 were: in its second entry, Anglo American shows how its socio-economic assessment toolbox ensures it works harmoniously with host communities around the globe.
What we're talking about here is how businesses make their money, not just how they spend their money, how they treat the planet, how they engage in a global supply chain, how they create inclusive, diverse, healthy workplaces, all part of a community footprint for any organization.
Argent's film highlights its transformation of an area of King's Cross into a vibrant and exciting place for Londoners to live, work, relax and enjoy.
To see it now, this area now, to how I remember it 15 years ago, well, it's unrecognisable, isn't it? There will be nearly 25 acres of what they call public realm after all this is finished. That's a huge amount of space for a development to have.
Sustainability at every stage from farm to fork of quality Irish beef and lamb is at the heart of Dawn Meat's approach to agriculture.
Really, it's about the long-term view. Many businesses now recognise that successful sustainability translates into successful business performance. I mean, it's looking beyond next quarter's financial results and looking at the long-term goals.
Employees of EDF Energy, the UK's largest producer of low-carbon electricity, on how they're involved in the company's sustainability strategy.
As the largest producer of low-carbon electricity in the UK, we're in a unique position to tackle climate change, so we'll power society without costing the earth.
Using animation and computer graphics, Hewlett-Packard illustrates its business approach to creating a better future for everyone through its actions and innovations. KfW Bank's entry shows how it incorporates sustainability into all its operations, even when preparing daily lunch for 2,000 in its Frankfurt headquarters.
As a pioneer in the financial sector, KfW attaches great importance to environmental protection. For food supplies, this means reducing CO2 emissions by keeping the supply distances short, which also guarantees freshness.
Nespresso's second film uses graphics to represent its commitment to quality and sustainability at every stage, from coffee bean to coffee cup. In its third entry, PwC aims to address barriers to diversity and to raise awareness of the importance of being open-minded to difference.
We need to change, but it's not easy. The beliefs that drive our actions have brought us a long way. But are they now holding us back? If we seize this new opportunity, only then can we all thrive.
PwC's final film focuses on looking at the everyday in a new way in order to assess the full impact in terms of sustainability.
There's over 100 times more gold in mobile phones than in the same weight of ore. So old phones are quite literally a gold mine. Yet the average handset is discarded after just 18 months. So why are only 3% recycled?
Where is My Transport in South Africa aspires to make public transport systems accountable and accessible to everyone in the world's fastest growing cities.
Where is My Transport is a technological approach to dealing with issues of public transportation. It's a unified platform that brings together all of the relevant data streams in a city.
Yet again, another terrific collection of films. To present the Inspiring Good Governance Awards, we're delighted to welcome the outstanding British actor, the star of one of this year's most talked about films, Stonewall, Jeremy Irvine.
TVE's mission is all about inspiring change, and nothing represents that more than this event and the films being showcased here tonight. But for change to really happen, we need companies like the ones here in this room in front of me to set an example and to lead the way. And what better way to do that than through the power of film? Now, I truly do believe the power that film has to move us, to inspire us, and to change us. The highly commended by the judges this year is PwC's Think Sustainably. Can I invite PwC to come to the stage, please? Another highly commended is KFW Bank with Sustainable Nutrition. And finally, the winner of this year's Inspiring Good Governance Awards is Argent for changing the perception of development in the city. Can I invite Argent to the stage, please?
So thank you very much for this award. It's fantastic to be part of a business that's developing a new part of London. What's critical, I think, and really been fun about introducing these films to the wider public is buildings and the construction industry represent 30% of the greenhouse gas emissions in the world. A natural water pond in the heart of central London really gives an opportunity to think about habitat and biodiversity, the importance of water, and also construction and development in cities. So I will leave you to it now, but thank you very much.
Our president for this year's TVE Global Sustainability Film Awards is the Lord St John of Bletsoe.
I'm sure you're all aware that the Earth's temperature is heading for the highest in 3 million years. Just 1 degree in difference in the climate of change has catastrophic impact. For far too often, people have said we are in a world where it's someone else's problem. Well, that's not the case anymore. Everyone knows that the only way that this can be solved is for everyone around us to take this collectively and to move to a target that is indeed achievable. So the awards today enable us to fulfill our mission of an innovative, cutting edge, where companies that you've seen already today and institutions can showcase what they are doing to inspire change with their peers.
To present the Propeller TV Award for Innovation, please welcome Ms. Ing He, Marketing Manager of Propeller TV.
This competition addresses major issues that everyone faces in our planet. And it brings together two powerful forces together, which is businesses around the world working towards a more sustainable future, and also the films that can tell their stories. So I am very honored and very glad to announce the winner of this year's Propeller TV Innovation Awards goes to Lanza Tech, Waste to Energy Solution for Business.
Thank you, Shishi, and thank you very much.
Just a point on this video was made on an iPhone, and this is our founder, Sean Simpson, who'd been working all night getting our process working, had no sleep, but I think he'll be grateful that I made him take this video at the time. Thank you to everyone on behalf of the entire LanzaTech team. This is very cool. What we do, this is actually Sean standing on probably the world's largest test tube, and we essentially capture waste emissions and we recycle them into new products. So we envisage a carbon smart future where you, let's say this is at a steel mill, you use the steel mill to make steel for your car, and then you capture the emissions to make that steel and recycle them to make rubber for the tires, foam and fabric for the seats, and plastics for the interiors. And this is a carbon smart future.
Judith was on the steering group that set up the awards in 2012 and is one of our judges for the second year running this year. So I'd like to invite Judith to join us on stage to present the Judges' Special Recognition Award.
So this year, the Judges' Special Recognition Award goes to the Travel Foundation for the Taste of Fethiye. So I'm going to invite to the stage TV trustee Mai Sim Lee, hoping you to accept the award on behalf of the foundation.
Our final award this evening is for Best Film. And to announce that, I'm delighted to welcome to the stage Neil Armstrong, Chairman and CEO of Fastflow Group.
Isn't it a good thing that Alexander Fleming didn't leave it to someone else to fix things, or we would all still be dying from chest infections? Isn't it a good thing that Martin Luther King didn't leave it to someone else to fix things, or segregation could still be a reality across swathes of the United States? And really, isn't it a good thing that Emmeline Pankhurst and the suffragettes didn't leave it to someone else, or this could be an all-male event? And that's a frightening thought. Did you know that the two fastest growing epidemics in the world right now are starvation and obesity? That's right, starvation and obesity. That's quite staggering, actually. Yes, while millions do not have enough food to survive, millions more are bringing the health services to their knees by eating themselves to death. This appalling trend, which says so much about the distribution of resources around the globe, is why we can't wait for others to do something. The world's population flocks to cities without adequate sewers. Urbanization without sanitation is a one-way road to apocalypse. If we really care about sustainability, we can't just think about tomorrow. We have to think about the world in 50 years' time. Our children's world, their children's world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the Best Film Award. And the winner of this year's Best Film Award is Hsbc for Troubled Waters. And can I invite Hsbc, please, to come up to the stage and receive their award? Thank you.
What a great night! But it isn't over yet. We have one more special treat for you. So keep watching to see the winner of overall Best Film, Troubled Water by Hsbc. I have been Jingwei.
And I have been Maisie Fu. Thank you for watching.
क्योंकि शौचालय बनने से बच्चे सुरक्षित रहेंगे। ये 24 घंटा चलती है गाड़ी, ये पटरी कभी बंद नहीं होती है, हमेशा रात दिन चलती है। रेलवे लाइन 7 पटरी है, मतलब 7 लाइन बनी है, तो उसके हम उस पार जाते हैं शौचालय के लिए, लाइन के पटरी के। शौचालय बाहर जाना तो अच्छी बात नहीं है, लेकिन मजबूरी जाना पड़ता था। नाम मेरा राधा वर्मा। मैं यहाँ पे अपने बच्चों के साथ, अपने पति के साथ यहाँ पे रहते हैं राखी मंडी में। और हमारे बच्चों का नाम है निशा और मनीष। एरिया तो बहुत बड़ी है, राखी मंडी बहुत दूर तक है, काफ़ी पब्लिक भी बसी हुई है। शौचालय हम लोग जाते हैं लाइन के किनारे, झाड़ी है, झाड़ी में हम लोग जाते हैं। नहीं, औरतें दूसरी तरफ जाते, आदमी दूसरी तरफ जाते हैं। बदबू आती है, इच्छा नहीं होती जाने की। मतलब निशा ने 6 महीना पहले गई थी शौचालय के लिए। वहाँ पे एक लड़का छुपा हुआ था, उसने निशा के साथ हमला किया था। इसने अपने जोर भर लगा के जोर घसीट, वो नशे में था। कहीं भेजे नहीं, कम से कम महीना 15 दिन तो हमने कहीं भेजे ही नहीं। कई दिन तक खाना ना नहीं खाई। ये घटना जब हुआ, जभी से हमारा दिल में था कि मतलब शौचालय हमारे घर में होना चाहिए। तो हमें तो यही लगा था कि कुछ हो या ना हो, लेकिन शौचालय हमारे घर में बन जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमारे बच्चे बाहर ना जाएं बस।
Through the Hsbc water program, Water India has been working with this community over last 2 years now. We work with our local partner Shramik Faradi. The team from the Shramik Faradi continuously visit this community and educate the people regarding the importance of the cleanliness, safe drinking water and hygiene practices. It's a huge challenge.
Hsbc वाटर प्रोग्राम हमें बहुत मदद कर रहा है घरों में शौचालय बनाने के लिए, नल ठीक करने के लिए और अलग अलग तरह की ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए।
बहुत फ़ायदे हैं हम लोग को, ढंग, साफ सफाई, बोलने चालने की, हर चीज़ के ढंग बदल गए हैं। मतलब हमें तो बच्चे को यही लगता है कि हमारे बच्चों को कोई तकलीफ़ ना हो, हमारे बच्चे बहुत आराम से रहें। हम लोग बहुत गंदगी में रह चुके हैं, अब ऐसे ही हमको रहने को मिलेगा, अच्छे में, सफाई में, और बढ़िया अच्छे दिन हमारे आएंगे। अब यही लगता है कि मतलब हम जो सोच रहे थे